Alright, so being one of the lucky ones that managed to get my hands on the new Emperor's Children Codex, the limited edition one, I just wanted to do sort of an unboxing today, have a look at its contents, not the contents of the codex itself. I just wanted to have a look at what's in the box, have a look at the stuff, is it worth it, what's it look like, all that sort of stuff. So, start off, this is the cardboard case that it comes in. So of course we've got the Palatine Aquila here, Emperor's Children. Love to show that thing off. Quite heavy, quite weighty. Let's have a look what's inside. Beautiful. So this is the embossed slipcase. As you can see, all the chaos symbols and stuff on it. Emperor's Children logo up here. Side, of course, the logo, the Palatine Aquila. You can't have the Emperor's Children appear without them mentioning that. So, of course, I'm probably going to see that a lot more as we go through this. Comes off quite easily. Half a box. Oh, so these are the bits. So we've got the codex itself first. 3 on it for the 3rd Legion. All embossed here, raised, shiny, nice and new. I really like that design. It's good. Then at the back. I will make a banquet of your flesh and your spirit. When I tire of that, we will play a new game. Fulgrim, Demon Primarch of the Emperor's Children. What a beautiful message to share with us. Let's have a quick look. As I said, I'm not going through the whole book, but that's it. So we've got in here, we've got the card here. This is number 726 out of 1,600. So if I die and this is on eBay, you know who had it first. So this next is, I presume, is the 5 art cards. Yet again, Palatine Aquila, of course. Slanish symbol. What have we got in here? So first up is this beautiful rendition of the symbol of Slaanesh. Lots of eyes on there. I thought that eyes were more of a Zinchi thing, but no. That looks dark. Pretty metal. Next up we've got a Noise Marine there. Blasting some noise. With some demonettes down here. Demonettes or cultists, one of the two. It's got the claws. And then of course we've got here art card of the front cover of the codex itself. Got the main man up here, Magnus the Pink. This handsome fellow, as you can see here, he's I presume he's one of the flawless blades. The long blonde hair that is so common amongst the Emperor's Children. Fabius had long blonde hair. Fulgrim had long blonde hair. Do you think that's one of the transplants when they're like made? Is they get a hair transplant? They have different art styles, like this guy here. They much prefer their old top knots. Yeah, another beautiful picture there. That's all 5 of those. Now is the main thing. I'll say the main thing. The codex is the main thing. This is the gibbets. So in here, I presume we've got the rest of it. So the data cards and you can see the metal coin section through here as well. 1 of 4. So when we open it up, this is what it looks like. So we'll look at our coin section. So quite heavy that is. So we've got our 1 of 4. So coin sections there. Magnetic, and the other side. Will I be able to get the whole thing though? That's another question entirely. Then next up, we've got six of these objective markers. Again, they're really nice. They feel really good. Got quite a bit of weight to them. They are nice. They are nice. Then we've got, I presume these are the data sheet cards. Again, embossed in gold. Of course, at the front we've got Lucius. Of course. Why wouldn't he be at the front? Oh, surprisingly, Fulgrim's at the back. He's the one that's left in here. Well, technically, is Fulgrim really part of the Emperor's Children anymore? Is he really? He's off doing his own thing. So I don't know. Well, I'm going to put him at the front anyway. He's going back in the front. Next, we've got the stratagem cards. So again, they come in this slipcase with your bunch of strategies on there. I think there's 36 of these. There's 36 of these. And 26 of the data cards. So that's everything that comes in the box. Is it worth it for £155? For Emperor's Children fans and Traitor fans such as myself, yes. I do think it's a little bit cheap that they've put in a 1 of 4 collector's coin in each one. It's a nice idea. I really like it. I really want to collect all 4 of those. But it is very stressful. The idea of having to fight all these other scalpers or whatever for the rest of them. But as for the contents of the box itself, I'm really happy with it. The art cards are fantastic. They're brilliant. I'm definitely going to scan them onto here, share them with the other people, put a bit more art online. And the codex itself, obviously, I've yet to read it. But I'm sure it's enlightening. One thing I will say, so obviously when you're looking at something like this and the price of it is £155 or $250 I think it is in the US, that's a lot of money for a book and a load of gibbets. As beautiful as they are, it's still a lot of money. I do feel that missing from this box, I do think that the dice, the Emperor's Children dice, which I do also have here. Yeah. The Emperor's Children, I think they should be included in the box. The amount that you're paying, you've got your objective markers and stuff in there. So it's a limited edition box. You know, it should be going to Emperor's Children fans that are going to be playing the game with them, using them on the tabletop. I think just putting the dice in there would be a nice little extra, just to bulk out the contents a little bit more. It's a lot of money. Give us a lot of stuff, especially So I'm going to go into the other thing here now. So I'm going to sort of add my voice to the majority of others. When I'm saying I don't really like how Games Workshop have been sort of putting these up for sale and the whole ordeal around the pre-orders and stuff like that. It genuinely sucks that these are really hard to get. It really, really does suck. So not only are they really expensive to begin with, but you've then got the additional stress of having to fight to get your hands on them. and then the heartbreaking thing afterwards of going online, looking on eBay and seeing them. I think last time I looked on eBay, they were going for double their price or over double. It's just, you know, terrible, especially when you know it's a faction that you really like or something like that, and you really want to get your hands on it. So just thinking about it, there has to be a better way to do it. I'm sure there is, to kind of like sort of curb these scalpers. I know Nintendo have just sort of tried something recently where they did invite-only pre-orders, and I kind of like that idea. So if you had an account with them, so Nintendo account, which again, Warhammer, you have your Warhammer account. So you have a Warhammer account. You know, is there a way that maybe invites can be sent out to those, or you can put yourself forward for, oh yeah, I'm interested in this product. I would like the chance to pre-order it in a reasonable amount of time. You know, people have lives. You know, Nintendo have sort of managed to do it. Is it something that can be done for this, something like this? I don't know, maybe not, because if you've only got such a limited amount of this product as well, if you're only making 1,600, you've probably got more interest than that, I would have thought, sort of worldwide, I would have thought so. And it's, I don't know, it just sucks. Like I've just said there, when you've got something that's deliberately limited to 1,600, I'm kind of thinking in my head there, is Warhammer putting these up for sale on the pre-order day and just being like, you know, rubbing their hands with it? You know, as long as they've got the money in their pocket, what does it matter if people miss out? You know, which is a sad thought, a sad thought to think. A sad think to thought. So I did manage. I've been lucky enough to get hold of the World Eaters Limited Edition Codex and the Death Guard one. So I'm going to be doing a review of those as well, just sort of having a look at the, you know, an unboxing of it, just having a look what's in there. But I would, you know, I'm good. I'd be lying if I didn't say that I'm really stressed about the Thousand Suns one that's upcoming, because they are my favourite faction of the traitors. They are my second favourite faction out of everyone. So that's the one that I'm most eager to get. People are now expecting to have to fight for this last one coming up. I'm now wondering, you know, am I going to be able to get my hands on it? And if I didn't, I would be, you know, I'd be very upset, because not only would I be missing out on one of my favourite factions getting this, but I would also have 3 pieces of this coin, missing the last section, which is also my favourite faction. You know, the favourite god. Poor Zinch being left out in the cold. You know, it just sucks to have my 3-piece coin. But who knows? We'll see. It's something that does need to be dealt with, but how do you do it at the end of the day? So I hope this was, you know, give you an insight just to what was in the box, and you kind of come to your own conclusion as to whether you think it was worth that amount or not. I would say, even if you do really like it and you like what's in the box, don't give your money to these scalpers. Please don't, because it's just going to exacerbate the problem, and it's going to just make things worse, and they're going to keep doing it until these companies sort of come up with a way, if they care enough, to find a way around it. Which so far they've kind of failed to do so. But oh well, sorry to end on a bit of a bummer there. But overall, like I said, I really like it. I think it's beautifully made. It really is. You know, the quality of these products that Games Workshop put out, you know, they do put a lot of effort into them, and it does show. It really does show when you compare it to some of these other products that, you know, that these companies just chuck out. And so I would say, if you can get it, get it. I say that, I doubt you will now, but hopefully they might do a re-release or something in, you know, an unnumbered version or something in the future, which I think they should do. I don't think they should. I don't like these limiting of things. But anyway, right, thank you for watching.